Hey guys, Dark Humility here with a Slam Fest. I know I haven't really done any this season, but I decided to because I'm power farming Indarial with a extremely high magic find sorceress and trying to find some jewelry for my solo self found that is difficult apparently to find in maps, or impossible at least so far. So, on top of like some other useful items, maybe get better slams on some things like Gore Riders, whatever. There's a lot of things that can happen. Anyway, we are going to show off all of the items briefly here, and then we're going to slam them and then show them off again at the end. What will the bricking box have in store for items today? 25% chance they turn into a random rare, and 75% chance that there's something else that happens to them. Split between sockets if possible. If not, then it's just item, just stats. That is it. The bricking box, the clovering cube. Whatever, clovering. The clobbering chamber, the chonker chamber, the shard sanctuary, whatever you want to call it. This thing is going to decide the fate of all these items you see before you. There's actually a lot of items here that could potentially be upgrades for builds that I already have or might have in the future, like Steel Shade, Shaco, Gore Riders, High Lords even could be interesting. Have an MF High Lords, Atmos Scarab, that's a pretty big one. Some Cyclopean Roars, maybe for the Bladeson build. Maybe they turn out to be unstriking and don't brick. Sigurd's Staunch, that one wasn't even from Andy. I don't think Andy can drop that, but a random monster did around here, which is kind of interesting. But anyway, that's pretty much the size of it. Let's get this party started. Gonna slam one at a time and let's get it. We got Lava Gouts, block rate. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Survived. Dex on a Dwarf Star. On the ground it goes. Life, Dwarf Star. Hey, that's pretty good corruption. Aw, no, not the good BK set ring. Toast. 2-socketed Shaco with 50 MF. Hey, that's an upgrade actually. I get more Ooh, that's nice actually. I think I'm gonna use that. So I don't have a Steel Shade with 2 sockets. My best one is 1 socket, so that's an upgrade for the Sin actually. And there goes the race skin. Down it goes. 2 max all res High Lords. Oh baby. Excellent corruption. Wow, that one got something garbage though. Garbage cans. 20 FCR Demon Machine. Yeah, I don't think that's what you want on that. Well, that Shadow Killer is gone. 1 skill Twilight's Reflection. You know what? This would make like an excellent Warcry Barb shield. That's pretty sick actually. 1 socket, nope. Definitely not when you have a plus skill one. Max Fire Res Gore Riders. That could be good on certain builds for certain things. Like Declan. Or Ubers. Scolders, Trash, Cold Res. Okay, I got some other ones. Mage Fist, Light Res, Trash. Hit Recovery, Viper Magi, Trash. Oh, Life Leech, Ariats. Okay. I don't really care for that. 3-socket Veriza. Now we got better ones. Gore Riders. Oof, that one bricked. Yikes. Guardian Angel. Poison Res. Nice. Atmos. Fuck. Okay, that's bad. I need that. I need that Atmos Scarab, man. Oof. 20 FCR Whispering Mirage. Hey, that's actually good if you go for the other one. Well, we're gonna have to get another Atmos Scarab, it looks like. You gotta go find some more. Oof. More Andy farming in our future, for sure. No skill rings yet. Ah, man. Drax. Yeah, the Atmos bricked again. The next one, I don't think I'm gonna slam, unfortunately. I have to hold on to that just so I can make the fucking build. 6 all res Sigurd Staunch with 5 Iron Skin and 9% max. Hey, that's not bad. 2-socket Whispering Mirage. Okay. Ravenfrost. 8 strength. Whatever. Nas Coil. 7 dex. Also, kind of whatever. Doombringer. Bricked. Atmas. Hit Recovery. Garbage. Twilight's Reflection. Third one bricked. Cyclopean Roar. It's on casting, so I don't really care anyway, but it's 1 socket. I already have a 3-socket one. Also on casting, 20 all res though. Dang, I can't find an on-striking one. This is a real issue. But that is a good corruption though. Gavel of 6-socket Gavel of Pain. Wow, there you go. Gotta use that Gavel of Pain, man. That's a good one. Alright, so overall, these are the better corruptions, I would say, that we have here. Definitely some interesting things going on. I got better Whispering Mirage in this one. I probably wouldn't use this, honestly. Like, this is not that great, but we only have 3 at the moment, so I may as well just keep these 2. They have decent corruptions, like 2 sockets, 20. I have a 3-socket too, though. It's right here. I might actually end up using that. Battle Cry on striking for Barb. It's for the mercenary, yeah. It's also for it's for innocence. I've gotten 4 with on casting so far. It's pretty unlucky. But overall, that's actually not too bad though. The High Lords is really sick. Yeah, that is wow. Let me tell you, I could definitely we're definitely gonna be able to do something pretty sick with this. I think this is gonna be my Berserk Barb Amy for killing Rathma. That's really good. Yeah, I like that big time. Max Fire Go Riders. It's also decent. Got some decent corruptions throughout here. You know, like Life Trings, Life Dwarf Star. 2-socketed Shaco. That is just straight up better than this Shaco. If I put this Shaco on instead of this Shaco, and I put an ist in there, and I put an in there, then I have 80 MF, and my MF is then 635 instead of 622, which in practice is like 1% unique magic find, but hey, you never know. Maybe it'll make some of the farm a little bit faster. Alright, it had perfect magic finds, so that's kind of sick. And then on top of that, so I use Steel Shade on my Blade Sin to get max block easier. And in general, Steel Shade is really good. It's too bad it's only 4%, or it's for a Fire Sword, but it doesn't really matter because that stat's like good no matter what, between 4 and 6. 2 sockets though. I don't have a 2-socket one. My best ones are 1 socket, so that's actually really good. I have one that gives like some AR in 1 socket, but 2 sockets should actually, this should just straight up be an upgrade for the assassin. A 1 skill Twilight's Reflection. Wow. Too bad the curse resistance didn't roll a little bit better on this, but overall, super solid, really. Curse duration's pretty good though. That's yeah, I actually have some sick corruptions on Twilights now. Definitely a possible use. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Could definitely try that. Maybe even puzzle box in that for 2. Could use that on Blade Sin and other builds. But I'd say the biggest disappointment in all of this is that Cyclopean Roar, none of them rolled on striking, even though they both didn't brick, so that's disappointing. And then on top of that, we bricked the Atmos Scarab, so Boson once again is still having issues. That's like something that I consider to be like almost essential in that build, because there's no other way to get amped very easily unless you get it like on a crafted bow. So that's a problem, and I keep bricking them, and I've found them in maps, and I've bricked them, and I bricked them doing this, so we're gonna have to farm. So I'm still farming for skill rings anyway, so we gotta do more Andy farming, which is not a problem because I enjoyed it. It was actually fun doing this, finding these items. It's honestly pretty sick. That really GG passive arrows, by the way, bricked, so that sucked. Definitely some nasty bricks in there. Particularly the Atmas. I didn't like that because I need it, but otherwise, I don't know. Nasty brick on those arrows. Those arrows were nice. Bricked some other things too that could have been decent, and then of course just a bunch of garbage corruptions, random crap. Guess if you guys are playing hardcore and you're not playing solo self-found, you can join this game if you want any of this garbage on the ground. Let's see if anybody wants any of these things. I'll drop some skill GCs too. There you have it. Anyway, see you guys in the next one. GG. We'll get another slam fest for you guys from the Andy. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What happened? Did you guys think this is worth? Do you guys think this is a solid slam session? Or was it a disaster? I personally think some pretty stand-up corruptions, honestly. I don't know. I'm not disappointed. Definitely some upgrades for builds too, and possible builds, so it's not bad. We're gonna have to find some more though. I bricked another Atmas, yep, and that's, I want to make boson, so that's bad. I think we're gonna have to play it safe on the next one. I think we're just gonna use it, and we'll corrupt a fourth one. Release the hounds. Yeah, maybe he wants it.